Hi there, WVII class. This is your week 4 homework video. So we'll do all the Dante's Inferno stuff last. This week you don't have any world history reading, no American government reading yet, but you do need to read the next chapter in church history and plain language, which is chapter 20. So chapter 20 of church history and plain language. And then you will have another video to watch this week. Okay, and I'll be posting the link for that on OnGrade. Also, now we go to the Dante stuff. Alright, so starting with Canto 24 on page 41, you start with the 8th circle, right, the 7th Bolgia. And so in going through that, you're going to be looking at it, going through, when it says refer to lines, you don't need to have something for each of those lines. So what I'm looking for specifically, like on page 41, the 8th circle, the 7th Bolgia, is that you basically just take some major notes, right? So you don't need notes for each of those lines, but you do need overall notes there. Okay, Canto 25, you need to identify who those people are, who the serpents are. But again, those key lines on the side, you don't need to fill anything in there. Okay, for Canto 26, you don't need to take note of every single person there. Okay, that's a lot of people. What I'm looking for on this page is that you show me who is here and what is the punishment. Okay, if you want to go ahead and mention like a couple of the people, maybe especially note which figures are Greek mythology, that would be good. Canto 27, do note everybody here on this page. This is a normal go through, answer each one page. Same with Canto 28. Canto 29, identify them all. Canto 30, identify them all. And then on page 48 with the lower hell, the 9th circle, fill that in just like the others. On Canto 31, fill those in, identify all of those. And then Cantos 32 and 33 are pretty simple. You just go ahead and answer the two questions. Who is here? What is the punishment? And then for Canto 34, that's the last part. Make sure to identify each of those as well. Okay. Then you have the Dante paper that is due this upcoming week. All right. Here's what I need you to do. So we talked about this some last week. I'm looking for a 5-paragraph essay. Okay. Homer's view, Virgil's view, Dante's view. If you haven't done Homer's view or Virgil's view, like if you haven't done WVII or you haven't read either of those books, you're going to need to do a little research here. Okay. You don't get a pass because you didn't take it. You just need to go ahead, look on the internet, review the plot, look up what they believe about heaven, or excuse me, not heaven really, but the afterlife, specifically hell, and then conclude with the biblical worldview. All right, so your conclusion needs to not just be a conclusion, but to have the biblical worldview in it. You don't have to fill out the stuff on page 57 unless you want to help with your paper. All right, and there is no rough draft for this, so just go ahead and fill it out and turn it in. All right, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. I do want to see some footnotes referencing Homer's view, Virgil's view, and Dante's view. And whenever you do a footnote, I want you to use the website Son of Citation Machine. Okay, and I want these in MLA format. All right. If you have any questions about that, you can email me. But I'll also be posting a link to the Son of Citation Machine website. So try to figure it out on your own. If you took WVII last year, you already know how to do it. If you did starting points last year and you've never used Son of Citation Machine, it's pretty straightforward. You just enter in the information under MLA, and these are going to be specifically books, and then you cut and paste in the reference into a footnote. So I'm also going to want a bibliography here. Okay. Now most of your grade is content. 70% of your grade is content. All right, and then the other 30% is made up of grammar, structure, and form. All right. So if you have any specific questions, email me. I'm looking for about roughly 3 pages for this one. Okay, not 2.5. It's still a little bit short. I really want kind of a full 3. So these might be long paragraphs. So if you want to break these up into longer, like into shorter paragraphs, but more paragraphs, that's fine with me. All right, email me if you have any questions, and don't forget to look for that video link.